Howdy. And you know, I could do a pretty cringy intro where I talk about adventuring the world of Skyrim and seeing all the great sights you can witness for the first time. My gosh, I wish I could play this game all over again for the first time. But what's the point in that? You read the title. I would say it's pretty straightforward. Today, I will be ranking Skyrim cities worst to best. Now, a few quick notes about this list before we dive on in, because notes are always fun, right guys? First off, in order for me to consider it a city, it needs to have a unique logo on the map and already be on your map when you start the game. You know, the ones you can take a caravan to if you're a coward. Lord of the Rings, that crap, baby. It's all about the adventure. Next, we will be taking a few things into consideration when we put these in order, mainly the design, location, and attractions, and stuff like that. We will not be including quests in these cities because at that point, do you really think anything can come close to the main cities from the campaign? No. Let's just pretend you are some random dude, and not the dragon-slaying, werewolf-wooing hero of the world, okay? So let's get into the list with the worst city. Okay, another quick note. The two worst cities were hard to choose on which one was the worst one. They both pretty much suck. So let's just get into it. Depressing, small, and nothing of note. That basically explains Morthal in a quick way. Not to say that there isn't some stuff to love here. Well, love is a strong word. I would say appreciate? I don't know, maybe. The best upside I can give it is that the layout is simple to understand and pleasing, I guess. A bunch of buildings around a body of water. That's about it for the appreciation because,
there's nothing here!
I mean, there's a cemetery, and there's an inn, and a hut. Well, let's just move on. Winterhold is a sad excuse of a city. There are more broken buildings than actual buildings, I think. That may seem harsh, and it is, because this is the second worst city in the game. There's one store and one inn, which sucks, by the way. But I know what you're yelling at your phone right now. Longbrow? How dare you mock the home of my loved Zargo, you piece of shit. Yeah, it has the college. That's still not enough for it to just go higher on the list. The town sucks, other than the college. Some of you may disagree, which I can understand, but don't kill me. I'm ranking cities in a video game. We will all survive this, I promise, my friends. Also, this is the only city you cannot buy a house in. Not that you would ever want to, but regardless, that's another kick in the sensitives. Say hello to Morthal, but just a little better. Yep, this place has the same pleasing layout and design, but has a more, I guess, just a little more like a boat. I mean, look at that boat, dude. That's a good boat. It has an extra shop compared to Morthal and several mines. And how about the old headquarters of a murderous cult? I couldn't get in there, just trust me. Ah, the Dawnstar Sanctuary. The Dark Brotherhood's old hood. That's something, at least. Not to mention this awesome fort at the top of the mountain there. Overall, I think this place is okay. Not awful, not great or even good. It doesn't have hardly any attractions other than this slick boat. I mean, dude, look at that boat. Can you see the boat? Falkreath is unique amongst the cities because it is dead in the middle of a forest, which I can really appreciate. But yeah, other than an amazing aesthetic and layout, there really isn't that much else here. But I couldn't overlook the design, as I already mentioned. This place looks great in the middle of the day. Covered in fog is also great. Such a beautiful place to visit. And the only main city in the game that gives off the sort of wood elf sort of vibe. But where are the wood elves? They're not here. Kind of dropped the ball on that one, Bathsheba. But yeah, there's a graveyard, a jail, a mill, 3 shops, and an inn. So there's a lot more to do here than the other half-day vacations the other places were. That's about it. Oh, how about we make our way to Rift? Oh gosh, no, please. I don't have much army, man. You can take my... Okay. Rifton is basically criminal capital. I do enjoy the unique design, being a swamp and a port city. The layout is incredible as well. Everything is easy to find and works really well together. However, unless murder is your middle name, there isn't many attractions here for you. I mean, there's a few breweries, which is unique, at least. A really cool inn and a lot of fish. It's overall pretty good. Just be sure to be fully armored when you enter the city, or else it's Shanksville for you. If I included quests, this one would be high. But I'm not. So for the average traveler, this is a quick rest and then dipping out as quick as possible before your wallet goes missing. Quests here are incredible. One of the best quest hubs in the game, but I'm not including quests. Anyways, Next, cold, fortified, full of racists. Welcome to Windhelm. That may be a little exaggerated. I mean, there are some here, you can't deny that. But in terms of design, this place looks straight out of Game of Thrones. I really love this Nordic architecture. Always being covered in snow is beyond fitting for this game as well. However, the reason it isn't high is because of, to me, the layout is a bit claustrophobic. And that pesky racist problem. Hey, I see you, you get out of here. But yeah, it's a little confusing for new people, at least in my experience. And it looks a bit sad, like depressing. However, at night, to me, this place really shines as beautiful. It has a large marketplace with tons of fun shops all around, and the inn here is also amazing. Again. The palace is a sight to behold as well. Oh, if there is any place that makes my love of dwarves swell up inside, it is this incredible city, Markharth. Dwarves are by far my favorite fantasy race. And I know Dwemer aren't traditional dwarves, they are elves, but this place could fool me. In terms of scale, this place takes the award for incredible sights. Look at some of these amazing shots. Holy crap, dude. There is a lot of shops all around and tons of unique world building areas, like the huge mine and mill. I honestly think this place has by far the best aesthetic in the entire game. But a downside. Well, see, this place is built on a mountain, so the city is split into several levels. So traversing this place can be really annoying for new people and is a bit confusing, so the layout is a bit of a downside. Now, the layout isn't bad in design, it's bad in traversal. It still looks beautiful, dude. Okay, what is left to say about my home? That being Whiterun. I think I know the layout of Whiterun better than I know the layout of the town I live in. I'm not joking, seriously, we just recently moved. This place is near perfect. Such a simple yet effective layout and design. The tree is an amazing sight. The massive Talos is an amazing sight. Jorvaskr is an amazing sight. Dragon's Reach is an amazing sight. And also killing Nazim, that's worth the trip right there, man. And you get to stare at this for as long as you want. It's even located at basically a vacation spot. Look at how beautiful it all comes together. But how about the first one? Beautiful, beautiful, fitting, beautiful, perfect city solitude. It is the definition of high class. When I walk around the streets, I feel like someone is going to scoff at me for having a little mud on my shoes, or blood, or entrails, but besides the point. See, the layout is straightforward, but has its fair share of winding back paths that I really like. The overall design, though, is the best in the game in my opinion. This truly looks like a well-guarded, well-taken care of city. Attractions are plenty with a huge shopping district, well, kinda huge. The Winking Skeever, which is by far one of the greatest taverns in the game. I want to keep coughing. And of course, the awe-inspiring palace. Even the walk up to the place is freaking beyond memorable. The huge towers reaching the sky look amazing. It's put onto a small cliff, which also looks great. The buildings look like they're pristine and well taken care of. Even the guards look great, dude. This whole city is fantastic. Best in the game. Well, Whiterun and it are pretty close. I'd consider them both the best in the game if I'm being honest with you. Well, you made it through it. This is the first of a new batch of rankings that are going to come out. Not back to back, just when they're done, you know, when I feel like doing them. But I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Okay, anyways. Thanks, guys. See ya.